Hey guys, TiarraLashay here and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be creating this particular look using the Violet Voss Like a Boss palette. I was just browsing and perusing through Sephora and I saw that they actually carried this palette in store. And so I was like, let me go ahead and touch it and just see if I really want this. And after kind of playing with the colors in the store, I decided to go ahead and pick it up. Especially since I don't own any Violet Voss palettes, I just wanted to kind of come play with it on camera with you guys. So I hope you enjoy. And of course, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. And then of course, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up so that way I know that you enjoy content like this and it just helps me out in the YouTube world. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's get it started. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and prime these eyes. This is the Essence eyeshadow primer. I'm using this just because it's really light and I really want to see my colors kind of pop today. And then I'm just gonna take the Laura Mercier translucent powder and just put that in the crease. The first color I'm going to go in with is the color Serve. It seems like it's just gonna be a nice brown shade to just go ahead and apply as a transition color, and I'll just be using the Morphe M504 brush. I really like this brown because it's just a really nice warm brown. Like, this may be my new favorite transition color. Then I'm going to take the color Work, which is this shade right here. It's a matte, well, more like satin actually. It's like a satin berry brick type of shade. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M411 brush in order to apply that. Then I'm gonna take the color Snatched right here, which is another brown shade, and I'm just going to use that to build up the inner and outer corners of the eye. The brush that I'm using is the Sigma Eve 25 blending brush. And when you're applying this shade, you want it to be more of like a packing motion, so just like patting rather than a swirl. You're just gonna blend by patting. Then I'm gonna go in with the color Strong right here and putting that on the outer corner, kind of just going over the snatched color that we applied and using those same packing motions. All right, and then I'm gonna go back in with the color Work, which was this like pinky brick red. I just don't want to lose that color, so that's why I'm going back in with this shade. And going back in with Strong just to build that back up. And then going back with the Morphe M504 brush and just blending. I'm not picking up any more colors, but literally just trying to blend everything together to make sure there's no harsh lines. Because as you can see right here is a harsh line. So I just want to blend that. And to cut my crease, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution concealer in the color C12. I'm just gonna take my finger and pat out the outsides to make sure everything kind of blends well and doesn't look too crazy. All right, so I'm going to take this color Girl Crush right here. It's a nice like yellow gold. I'm gonna take this Morphe E19 brush. So then I wet the brush and then I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it in the center there. In addition to this, I'm going to take this color Adulting, which is more of a bronzy gold. I'm gonna just add this to the outer portions of the Girl Crush color. And then I'm gonna go back in with Strong here and just pick up a little bit and just pat that out here so that way there's a seamless transition with the colors. This is the color Extra right here. I think I'm gonna add it right in the middle of everything. A little touch, just a little touch of something there. So really quick, what I'm gonna do is hop off camera, do my brows, and apply my lashes, and I'll be right back. I am going to do my skin on camera just in case you don't want to see the face. I'll put a timestamp so you can continue to see how we finish off the eyes. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is work on the rest of my face. And first, I'm going to just go ahead and spray some Fix Plus just to kind of prep it. And then for primer, I'm going to go in with the Benefit Porefessional primer. And I'm going to focus this primer mainly on my T-zone. And I've noticed a lot of people have been using like a stick foundation and then a liquid foundation on top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Black Opal stick foundation on my skin as like a base. And then I'm going to top it off with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Chestnut. And then the Black Opal stick is in the color Nutmeg. And as you notice, I kind of focus this more so on the outer portions. I'm not going to go too far under my eye because I'm going to put concealer there anyway. And since I'm using two foundations, I don't want it to look really cakey under my eyes. And then as you see, I'm just blending this all out with my Eco Tools blending sponge. The next thing I'm going to do is just take the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And I figured this would be a good foundation to stack on top of the Black Opal foundation stick, just because it's such a like skin-like finish and it's not a heavy foundation at all. So I will be avoiding cake face. Hopefully, this is my first time doing this, so we will see. And then for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This concealer is my favorite. It's just my favorite right now. I'm excited because I've ordered the ColourPop concealers and I've heard such great things about those. And they actually should be coming in the mail today. So be on the lookout for those. And the color that I'm using in the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer is the color Caramel. Now, while that settles just a tad bit, I'm going to go ahead and just contour. Into contour, I will also be using the Black Opal foundation stick, but this time in the color Suede Mocha. So I'm just going to use this Morphe G40 gunmetal brush and pick up the color and just apply that here. And I mentioned this in my previous video, I just really like applying this with a brush just because it gives you a little bit more control and you can kind of make sure wherever you're placing it, it stays. And you don't have to work as hard to blend it out either. All right, so now I'm just gonna take my sponge and just go ahead and work on blending out this concealer. And I'm just cleaning up this contour right here with the extra concealer that I have. And then just using the butt to blend cream contour. And then don't forget your neck. Double chin be gone. All right. And then to set the concealer in place, I'm going to go ahead and use the Maybelline FitMe Loose Finishing Powder. And I'm using this one just because this one has some pigment to it, so it adds a little bit more coverage under the eyes as well. And because it has pigment, that feels good. And because it has pigment, I don't usually like to use a sponge to apply this. I'd much rather use like a brush. And so I'll be using the Morphe R3 brush. And as you can see, it gives me some more brightening, some more coverage, and so forth. So really nice setting powder. So as you can see right now, everything probably looks a little bit stark. And I'm going to fix that by using the Sephora MicroSmooth pressed powder. And the brush I'll use to apply this is the Morphe MB1 brush. I really like this powder because it takes away some of that stark setting powder look, and it just kind of allows everything to just look really smooth. It gives it a really nice finish. And thank God for Alyssa Ashley's talking about this product because I absolutely love it. All right, so now that we're at this point, I'm gonna start working on the bottom lash line. I'm going to go in first with the color Serve. Then I'm gonna go in with the color Work. And I was kind of focusing that on the inner and outer corners, kind of leaving that center bare. And then I'm gonna go in with Strong, focusing that on the inner and outer corner as well, and a little bit closer to the lash line. And then I do want to kind of follow the halo effect on the top lid. I want to do the same thing on the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wet my brush again. And then I'm gonna pick up the color Girl Crush and just apply that in the center there. Then I'm gonna take this Sigma Longwear eyeliner pencil. And this is their newer eyeliner. And what it says is it's just long wear and it's able to smudge and set into a classic matte perfection. And I'm just gonna be applying this right into the waterline. What I'm gonna do now is just go ahead and prime my lower lashes, and I'm going to prime them with the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. And then to apply mascara to the bottom lashes, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. So now that the eyes are all done, we're gonna go ahead and finish the rest of the face. Just for like bronzer and then a little bit more chisel. I feel like I'm pretty chiseled, but just for a little bit more. I'm gonna go in with the Becca Multitasking Perfecting Powder in the color Dark Golden. For blush, I'm just gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the color Mellow Wine. Then for highlighter, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Master Chrome in the color Molten Gold. To apply it, I'm just gonna be using a fan brush from Morphe. This one particularly is the M310 brush. I want more highlighter, just a little more. I'm gonna go with the Milani Strobe Light Instant Glow Powder in 04 Glowing. All right, so first for my lips, what I'm gonna do is just line them with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Pencil in the color Club Hopper. So for the lips, I'm gonna use the Dose of Colors Katie and Desi collection, and I'm gonna use the color Sauvage. And then just to set my skin, I'm going to go in with MAC Fix Plus. All right, so that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave it down below. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I will see you guys in the next video, and I thank you so much for watching. Bye.